Hi everyone, hey, welcome to this most fabulous day. I have my energy back and apparently I wasn't feeling too good. I could feel it in my eyes. I just didn't want to wait to start this YouTube channel. So many of us say, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. Well, tomorrow never comes. So that's why I decided to start it when I felt the need to start it, even though I wasn't feeling up to par. So today I think we'll talk about remembering what something felt like. To set our mind up to get what we want. It has to resonate within ourselves. There's so many times when, we do something and it just doesn't feel good, or we're trying to attract something into our life and we don't understand why it's not coming to fruition. There's times when, within myself, I know I'm the one blocking it. It's like I have to step out of my own way in order for it to happen. So in order to do that, it's really an easy technique or process that we can do with ourselves. So say you want to attract money. So the easiest way to start attracting money is to remember what it felt like to have money, to pay your bills, to go to the bank and see a balance in your checking account or your savings account. Remember how wonderful that felt. When you start feeling it and remembering what you felt like having those abilities and that capability, your body wants the best for you. Your body wants to feel good. So when you can remember what it felt like, you're setting your mind and your body up to receive it. There's so many times when, like say money, for instance, it's like, oh shit, I'm blocking that flow. I know it's me. I know, money's coming in for other people. It's just not working for me right now. So then we tend to start focusing on the lack or what we don't have. And even though we have positive thoughts, it's not all about our thoughts. It's about the way we feel, which relates to our emotions. Our body wants us to feel good. Our emotions are indicators of how our life is going and what we want in our life. So if you're lacking something in your life, whenever that thought comes in, say, oh, I don't have that, just in your mind, you may want to say cancel, cancel, and remember when you had the feeling. Remember what it felt like to have what you are wanting in your life, whether it be love, whether it be a good job, whether it be a clean house, no matter what. I went through this phase where I didn't make my bed. And, all it took was putting a certain stuffed animal on my bed each morning, which reminded me of my grandparents. And when I notice when I do that, I want to make my bed. It just feels good. It resonates. I see that animal on there, which is a cat with a fisherman's hat and a fishing pole. It reminds me of my grandma and my grandpa. They were my stability growing up. And it just makes me feel good every time I walk past my bedroom and I see that stuffed animal on there. And it just brings such a good feeling within myself. It makes me feel loved and appreciated, and it brings stability. There's so much that just one stuffed animal brings to my life by simply putting it in my bed, or on my bed, I should say. So today, remember what it felt like to have what you are wanting in your life. And then just be open. Be open to the possibilities and allow your body to feel. Because when you can feel it, it will come to you. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell so you get notifications when I do a recording. You can also go to my website, ShirleyAllred.com. You can make donations there. You can read my blog. I'm building this retreat out here for self-discovery, as that's what I have done the last year and a half. I kind of isolated for the last year and a half from people, from my family, from just everybody. And, you know, I had to go on the dark side of my soul and really look and see what was working and what wasn't working. Was it easy? No, not at all. Was it pleasurable? Not at all. I cried and I cried, yet by crying and releasing and isolating myself, it allowed me to know what was best for me, not what somebody wanted for me. You know, I went through a phase too where I felt guilty because I wasn't going and visiting my children as much as I had. And one thing I told them, you know, when I get through this period, it's going to benefit the whole family, not just me. You know, I went through some hard times. I lost a dog out here. Well, she passed. And I had to have time to grieve. And I didn't realize, you know, you grieve for people when they pass, yet they're always with us in spirit. And Dottie, my dog, you know, she was my best friend out here. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and remember what it felt like to feel joy and happiness. And the reason for my tears is because even though Dottie's not here, her spirit is here, and I still feel her presence, and I feel the joy that I got from her. And now I have Sissy, my cat, and people are saying, you know, you need to get another dog. You're a single woman up there in the mountains all by yourself. You know, even though I miss Dottie tons, Sissy still tells me and alerts me when things like there's a deer in my yard, or, you know, and I'm needing and I'm wanting and I'm embracing this time where I don't have to be home at a certain time every night to let Dottie out. And it's allowed me to be able to go to Salt Lake and spend time with my kids and my grandkids, because that's what life's about. It's about making memories. Like with my grandparents, you know, I grieved when they passed too. There is a time when we need to grieve, yet they're always with us. And something that nobody could ever take from you is your memories. Everything else is just materialistic things. Everything can be replaced. Those memories can never be replaced. So remember what it felt like to feel loved, appreciated. And, you know, maybe today, go do something that you wouldn't normally do for yourself. Whether, you know, there's so many times that we, you know, we do things for our friends or our family because we know how much joy it brings them. What about ourselves? What about doing something that we wouldn't normally do for ourselves, which would bring us joy, which would bring us happiness? And by bringing us happiness, the more happy we are within ourselves, the more good things come to us. A lot of people mention to me that I smile a lot, and I do. One thing about smiling is when you're smiling, you can't feel sad. You can't feel sorrow. You can't feel pain, hurt, anger. So put a smile on your face. And even if it's a fake smile at first, you know, you're still not going to feel that negative energy. You're going to feel a sense of joy and happiness within yourself. You know, they say fake it till you make it. Well, you're worth it. You're totally worth it. So anyway, you guys, you have a wonderful weekend, and remember to subscribe, push the bell, and go check out my website. So anyway, you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next week. Take care. See ya. Bye.